Okey, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. Persidangan ini kita adakan selain daripada hal-hal yang boleh kita tanya nanti, ialah untuk mengumumkan sahabat saya dari sekolah lagi, Dato Fauzi Ibrahim, pemimpin UMNO Pahang dan pernah menjadi ketua UMNO bahagian Kuantan, Timbalan Menteri, dan seorang tokoh UMNO bukan di Pahang juga di peringkat negara, telah mengambil keputusan dan kita lalukan kehadirannya sebagai ahli Parti Keadilan Rakyat. Kehadiran Datuk Fauzi itu beri arti yang banyak, besar juga, kerana beliau akan dapat membantu memperkuatkan bukan sahaja keadilan dan Pakatan Rakyat di Pahang, tetapi juga menjelaskan isu semasa dan program perjuangan kita di dalam negara. Sebelum ini pun seperti yang sudah tahu, Ketua UMNO bahagian Kota Star, dulunya Datuk Dr. Hadi Drani, sudah pun menjadi anggota, dan Timbalan Ketua UMNO bahagian Mentakam, Datuk Dr. Mat Lazim. Tapi pada Mat Lazim Drani juga, ya. Datuk Dr. Mat Lazim Drani, Timbalan bekas Timbalan Ketua UMNO bahagian Mentakam. Datuk Dr. Abdul Hadi Drani, bekas Ketua UMNO bahagian Kota Star. Dan tapi pada hari ini saya ambil kesempatan untuk dan lebih-lebih Fauzi dan keluarga adalah juga sahabat keluarga dan kami, dan bagi saya pribadi dan Azizah dan keluarga satu hal yang cukup merangsang. I'd like to take this opportunity today to welcome the active participation of Dato Fauzi Ibrahim, mining engineer by training, but a very prominent Pahang UMNO leader, head of Kuantan UMNO Division, Deputy Minister, and activist in UMNO for generations. And also, as you know, a family and son of a great Malay nationalist, the former Education Minister Abdul Rahman Talib, and known, of course, for the Rahman Talib report of 1961, education report. Now, he has decided to join Parti Keadilan and support our reform agenda and Pakatan Rakyat. And his presence will give a phenomenal boost to our work, particularly in Pahang, but generally also Malaysia. And I'm happy that his decision is welcomed by firstly the Pahang state leaders, Zakaria here, and MPs from Pahang. And I would move on from there in case you have questions to me or to him, and then we'll move on if you have other questions. Just for your information, yesterday we had a meeting, briefing for ambassadors and councillors representing 38 countries here. Just an update on general issues, economic, political, and also relating to the case that they were curious to ask. And today, this afternoon, I had a session with 100 young Malaysian entrepreneurs. Both these sessions were held in private, knowing the undue harassment if it is made known too early. Thank you. So your question?
He left UMNO to join PKR because of your friendship or because he believes in the party's ideology.
I've left politics 5 years ago. I thought I wanted to rest. But after seeing events lately in our Malaysian scenario, I think some people take for granted that they can fool all the people at all times. I think it's time that Malaysians wake up and form a really tangible two-party system, where the rakyat, Barisan may lose, UMNO may lose, but the loss of Barisan is rakyat's gain. So I thought I wanted to be part of it, number one. Number two, I have rested too long after seeing the events that happened to Anwar, who happened to be my friend. It can be any friend. It can be a road sweeper who is my friend, being treated in the manner he was treated. I think this is most unbecoming. And I think, to be fair to Malaysians have to stand up and say that this is not a police state. If we condone, we allow this, believe me, that one day when our children makes a police report on the misdemeanor of a policeman, our children, our grandchildren will be walloped, will be whacked, will be made to admit the wrongs that they didn't do. That's why I thought I want to be part of that reformation of a Malaysian society.
Dato Fauzi, but in 1998, when Dato Seri Anwar was sacked from the party, you chose to remain with UMNO, and only now you've chosen to join. Lepas you tak ada jawatan in UMNO,
No, I was a deputy minister then. I was once called up by the then Prime Minister, Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. He wanted me to say that I believe that Anwar was a sodomist, and I think amongst the ministers, the deputy ministers, and parliamentary secretaries, I was the only one, the odd one that said that I won't do it. And for that, as you all knew, had I said I agreed with Mahathir, I think I might be a minister until today. So I don't want to tell you about my sacrifice. I thought my sacrifice, the little that befell on me, is nothing that has happened to Anwar, comparatively.
May I add to that, because I and my family were clearly aware of the position taken by Fauzi at that time, and I was informed at the time when I was in jail that he was asked by the then Prime Minister to implicate in this himself, or in this malicious, scurrilous attack on my character. He refused. He vouched for my character. He was a friend, school friend from those days, and he defended me. For to that, in fact, all UMNO divisions were asked to organize sessions to condemn me. He organized a session. He refused to condemn. So I think that explanation should suffice. Thank you.